watching TVS, Sydney's new free TV channel.
Hi, Belinda. How are you, darling? Oh, yes, did you know that I didn't do that? No, I can't believe it. Did he say that, really? Oh, hang on. Oh, no, I've got to go. Bye. Good morning. Hi, Terence. How are you, dear? Oh, I haven't seen you for at least 2 hours.
Hey, what's going on? Are you supposed to be doing what? No personal phone calls, hang on. Look, take your hand off the dicks, okay?
Oh.
Now listen, what have you got this picture up for? Is this you and the new boyfriend or what?
No, that's what they do.
Oh, that's the zoo. Oh, sorry.
Look, he bought me some flowers.
He bought you roses. Oh, you better watch out for the pricks.
Oh, yes, I will.
Oh, I'll tell you what, so this week I need you to really help me out. You know, last week we had that mutiny, you know, with the pirates and all that.
Yes.
So this week, I can't tell you who it is, but I've hired a force to kind of, you know, control things, because I don't trust that Mad Mick or any of them. That Dolly, you're not trustworthy.
No, they're not.
They're not family like us. I trust you, but I don't trust any of the rest of them.
Keep it in the family, that's what I always say.
Keep it in the family, that's what we always say here at the Tonight Show.
Yes.
So I'm going to have these guys come in now. They might be dressed in sort of weird costumes, but here in Parramatta no one will notice. And let's face it, Parramatta's a galaxy far, far away if ever there was one.
Right.
So I'll go and get them to come in here, and if you feel a tremor in the force or the dark side, you know, just, that's probably them.
Right across Australia, from Perth to Sydney, Melbourne to Darwin, and Adelaide to Brisbane, Vegas. Will you please welcome, broadcast live from our studios in Western Sydney, from a house, in a garage, it's the one, it's the only, it's The Tonight Show! This week on The Tonight Show, Mad Mick Allen, gossip columnist Laura Banning, sports reporter Brenton Harris, on the streets with Sydney Slag, our resident weather girl Kat, Marley and the Rocket Jockey, this week's guest Daniel Goodwin-Ryan and the crew of 501st. But now here's your host, will you please make him welcome, here's Jason Ross.
Hi and welcome to The Tonight Show with Jason Ross. We're here on location at the new Star Wars launch. So we're going to be meeting Daniel and some of the guys who for a living get to dress up as Darth Vader and all the, you know, characters from Star Wars. Personally, I've always been a Yoda fan. Look, it's good when 900 years old, Ruby. Yes, yes. Anyway, before we get underway, I better tell you a quick joke. I was walking down the road and I saw this long funeral procession coming towards me, and there was the hearse at the front and behind it all these hundreds of people in a line. I thought the person must be someone famous to have all these people queued up behind, so I walked up to someone in the list and I said, you know, excuse me, is there someone famous that died in the car? Like, why is there such a long line of people? The guy said, no, it's not someone famous. What happened was the guy at the front of the queue, his dog turned on his mother-in-law, savaged her to death, she died, and that's what the funeral's for. And I said, wow, sounds like a pretty cool dog, can I borrow it? And the guy said, hey mate, get to the back of the line with the rest of us. Anyway, on that note, let's get on with the show, come on. Hi and welcome to The Tonight Show. Here we are at the launch of Clone Wars, and I'm here with Daniel Goodwin-Ryan, who's dressed in costume for the park. Good evening, Daniel. How are you doing?
Not too bad. About yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. So how long have you been dressing in costume? How did you get into it? Are you a big Star Wars person, or you just enjoy the dressing up?
Just a little bit of a Star Wars fan. Chicks dig it.
Chicks dig it, so they like to feel the Force occasionally when you're dressed up like that?
Yeah, big time, yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah, as you can see, they've never been very impressed with the size of my lightsaber. You know, I do what I can. You know, I try and turn them with the dark side of the Force, because that's all I got going for me. But, you know, there'll be no one to stop us this time. So, what character's your favourite? You dress up as one of the stormtroopers?
Sly in episode 3, the guy who gets orders from Order 66 to eliminate all the Jedis, and I give that order, and I go out hunting them, and yeah, get rid of all those Jedis.
Yeah. So if you had a choice, if you were involved in Star Wars, would you be on the good side of the Force, or would you be on the dark side and feel that's fully operational Death Star?
I'd say the dark side.
I mean, the dark side is way more fun, let's face it. I think you're going to get way more girls on the dark side. I reckon the reason the Death Star took so long to be completed was they were too busy boom shake the room. You know, if you could use the dark side, I always say, if Darth Vader could use the Force to choke that guy, couldn't he do the same thing to touch other people from using the Force? But anyway, it's probably a bad question. Anyway, so what do you think? At the end of the day, the best character we've talked about, but who's the worst character? Was Jar Jar Binks the worst character of all time, like I think? Or who do you reckon was the worst ever character in Star Wars?
I have to say Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks? Me sir, no sir, me sir. Okay, and the company you work for is called that organised all this kind of work today?
We're part of the 501st group.
501st, yeah?
Lots of organisations here. It's 501st and also Novus Ordo.
Right.
And the 501st is more into the old Star Wars where there's stormtroopers and
the first.
Novus Ordo it's both, so pretty much it's got the Clone Wars and also pretty much all the old stormtroopers as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.